I went from 0 to 1.1 million followers in just about 8 months on TikTok, and today I'm going to tell you how I did it. This is not going to be like the other videos you see. It's not going to be about algorithm and hashtag strategies. It's going to be my no-nonsense, what I did, how I got there. Let's get started. Let me just point out from the beginning, this is all organically. I don't promote my TikToks on Instagram Reels, my Instagram posts, my Facebook page at all. This is all organic. When I started TikTok, I had a following nowhere else. This all came straight from the TikTok algorithm, which just proves my point, and I want to make this very clear. Anybody can do it. Anybody can go viral on TikTok. My name's Casey. If this is your first video of mine, I run the TikTok page Casey is Fetch, which will be linked in the description down below. If this is the first video you're seeing of mine, my page is a little bit all over the place. We do beauty unboxings, I do general life hacks, I do TikTok content. This is like my third video on TikTok, and if you guys like this one, I'll do a whole series about, you know, how I get PR, how I've worked, what brands I've worked with, and how I've got there, what having a following on TikTok has gotten me, the good, the bad, the in-between, and I'll do more TikTok growth tips if you guys would like show this video some love, so I know that's what you're looking for. My opinion on the whole thing is there is enough success to go around. So basically, you're watching a lot of people tell you how to grow, and in the back of your head, I'm sure you're probably thinking, are they telling me the right things, or do they just want to keep this growth to themselves? Which I hope is not the case, but we all know that the world works in mysterious ways sometimes, so I'm not canceling anything out. I'm here to tell you, though, that I want everyone to grow. I know there's room for everyone to grow, and I want you all to do it too, because like I said, if I can do it, you can do it. You don't have to be a certain age, a certain look to you. You don't have to have any of that to go viral on TikTok, to have a following on TikTok. I'm 30 years old. And I know that's probably way too old for TikTok. I started going with it and I never looked back. You can do it too. All my other social medias will be linked in the description section below. That'll be my Instagram, my TikTok, and my blog, which I just started. I do a lot of savings tips over there, so if you haven't checked that out, please do. Also, all of the videos that I post on here are written in the blog format, so if you'd rather have the information written out for you, keep over there. It's CaseyIsFetch.com, 2 Y's, 2 H's. I keep all of it the same across all of my social medias, and I literally bought that website so nobody else could have it. I'm here to tell you that if anyone makes this sound like a very easy feat or it's going to happen very quickly, they're probably not telling you the absolute truth. Sometimes, does that happen? Absolutely. Does it happen like that all the time? Most of the time, no. And if you've been posting on TikTok for a long time and seen not a lot of growth, then you know where I'm coming from. It doesn't happen quickly, and it didn't happen quickly for me. I mean, it happened quick enough. 8 months really isn't that long of time, but I'm not one of these cases where it's a Cinderella story of 1 week and millions of followers. This took time for me, and I'm going to tell you right now, strap in, because it's a roller coaster. It's up and down. You're going to be riding high highs and low lows, and you just got to enjoy the ride. You really have to like the content that you're making and what you're putting out. There have been days where I went from gaining, you know, I've gained 12,000 followers in a day, and then I've gained 20 followers the next day, and the next day, and the next day. Right now, I'm pretty much to the point where I'm consistently gaining at least 1,000 followers every single day. I usually strive for higher, but you know, once you get, the more you grow, and I've found this to be totally true, the more you grow, the quicker you're gonna gain your following. It's gonna be easier. Those first 10K, 20K, 30K, I would say I really, really had to work for. And even once you get up there, you're going to have the lulls. But the higher you grow, the more videos you have trending and going viral, the more your page will just grow on its own every single day, whether you put in work into it or you don't. So to make this content a little bit easier to digest, I've broken this down into 5 main things that I think I did correctly. I mean, I know I did them. I grew, but 5 things that I think really helped my page growth. And I don't think these are things that you hear in other places. So stick around and let's get into them. Number 1, make sure you're asking for the follow. This is one that you may have heard before, but I really can't stress the importance of doing this. Views are one thing, but followers are another. It is relatively easy to have a video pop and get a bunch of views, but how many times have you seen someone go mega viral, but you click on their page and they only have like 10,000 followers? You need to incentivize follows. You need to get people to follow. For example, my biggest video right now has like over 30 million views. I was actually wearing this exact sweatshirt. It's a hack telling you all about the Amazon outlet. I was the first one to talk about it on there, I think. I don't really know. Don't quote me. I don't want people coming for me, but I'm pretty sure I broke the news about Amazon outlet. It went wild. I mean, people wrote articles about it. Big creators were commenting. I got to work with Amazon from that video. It really opened the doors for things for me. Now, when that video went viral, I had a couple 100,000, but that really skyrocketed me to like a level of TikTok that like I never thought I would get to. It was like my breakthrough video, I would say. At the end of that video, I incentivized everyone to follow me, and I think that helped a ton. That was how I ended the video by saying, for more hacks and tips or something like that, please follow me. And I think that's how I got follower retention, which I think is also why the video did so well. I gotta stop saying I think because I know these darn things. At the end of your video, if somebody watches it and then follows you, that is a way bigger chance of that video keeping growing, keeping on the For You page, trending. That video is still getting views to this day, and it's been, I think, over 2 months at this point. But people are still following me from that video every single day. So the video is still growing. That is something about the algorithm that I can pretty much tell you with certainty. If people follow you from your video, it's going to get pushed out more. That is like a huge sign to TikTok. Like, people love this content. They want to stick around for more of it. Let's get it out there and get some eyes on it. They want you to get people on their app, watching their videos. And if you're the person that's going to do that job for them, they're going to treat you well. They're going to treat you with respect. That being said, a big thing that has helped me grow is I make sure to add value. I'm sure, not to like down on myself, let's just be totally honest here. I told you this was going to be no nonsense. If you are like a extremely good looking person, it might just be very easy for you to just come on TikTok and make a video and just like get a lot of traction. Okay, people will want to come back and look at you or whatever else. I know for me, I add value to every single video. I'm giving away valuable information, teaching something. I treat TikTok kind of like a search engine. Like, when somebody wants to learn how to save money here or a life hack there, I want them to find my videos to do it. I want to add value so that they'll follow me. I do all of this at the end of the video. Incentivize at the end of the video. Make them stay till the end, and in those last few seconds, let them know, hey, follow me for more things like this. Sometimes I'll just, instead of saying it, I'll just pop it up on the screen in text, follow for more. And it's just that word, them reading the word follow, it like triggers something in their brain. I don't know. There's like a psychology behind all of this. I'm fairly certain. I would say another huge thing for incentivizing views is refer to other videos. I had my Amazon video that went viral, 30 million views. And that's not the only video of mine. I had a video about Netflix, hit like 10 million. If you Google Casey's Fetch, you're going to find like 3 or 4 pages of articles. Yahoo News wrote an article about it. I've gotten press from TikTok videos I've made. And I've gone viral, meaning like over 5 million, multiple times. In the Amazon video that had 30 million views, at the beginning, I said, I have my other videos about Amazon Prime did really well, so here's this other tip. Now, what that did is when that video went crazy, everybody was searching through my videos to find these other videos that I referred to. So if you can, link other videos into it. That'll get people scrolling your profile. Sticking with the first tip, I'm just going to like cram a bunch of stuff in every single tip. I'm just like going off the brain right now. If you want people to engage with your videos, then you need to be engaging with them too. Reply to people's comments. I had my Amazon video has 15,000 comments. And if you look, I've replied to probably 50% of them, which is dedication. But you need to create like a community within your page. Get the conversation going. Have people comment on your videos because they want to talk to you and they know that you are going to respond. Whether that's with a video reply or whatever else. Don't video reply to hate. I cannot stand that stuff. I'll make a whole nother video about that if you guys want to. I like to respond to comments via video when it's a question. That way, when somebody sees it on their For You page, they immediately see the question that's being answered in my video, and they can decide, is that a question I want to know the answer to? So pick good ones, questions that a lot of people are going to be wondering the same answers to. That way, that's the first thing they're reading on the page, and then what you're saying just comes second. If they want to know what you're talking about, they will stick around and hear you out. Also, just reading your comments allows you to know what people want from you, what they want to hear from you, what they want to learn from you, and it gives you a gauge for where to go with your content, which takes a lot of the guesswork out of it. Moving on to the second point. How many posts per day, which hashtags you should be using, what times you should be posting, and I'm going to give you my honest opinion on all of this. I think it's crap. I know there's so many people that are going to be like, this girl's crazy, she doesn't know what she's talking about, but here's the thing, I've actually done it. I'm not just sitting here saying this is how you grow on TikTok and only have 30,000 followers. I've actually done it. And I just am not buying into it. And here's why. I've gone viral at noon, I've gone viral at 7, I've gone viral at 5, and oftentimes when I try to post at the same time, because that's when my videos do best, they'll start flopping a couple days later at that same exact time. The algorithm's always changing. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you to post at the same time every single day. I don't do that myself. I wouldn't recommend doing it, and that's just my honest opinion. I'm not saying it's factual, but it's my opinion. How many posts per day? Another thing where people say you need to be consistent. And I will say, when I was growing at the beginning, I think this totally varies based on how many followers you already have and where you're trying to go. When I first was starting to grow my page, I did see the importance. I mean, I worked this like a job. I posted a bunch every single day. I went live all the time. Once you've grown to a certain point, it's more about quality. There are still days that I'll post 9 times a day. Again, the algorithm is always changing. I've had weeks where I've taken weeks off. Most of you know, if you've been on my page or you came here from my TikTok, this is not my career. And for my work, my schedule is pretty cool where I have a couple months off and then I'm traveling and working for a couple months. And when I'm working, it is not grind time for TikTok. I have gone weeks without posting and then gone viral the second I posted. So consistency is key. Consistency is kind of key, but not really. And that's my opinion. Hashtags. I've gone viral with videos that have no hashtags. I've gone viral with videos with niche specific hashtags, with trending hashtags, with random hashtags, with 4 hashtags, with 9 hashtags. I just don't buy in. I just don't buy into all the hype about all those things being super important. I think it's the content of your video at the end of the day, the quality of your video, all those things I think fall to the wayside. Do they help? Probably, but do I think it's something you need to be doing consistently all the time? No. There is one exception, but we'll get into that later. Number 3, do more of what is working. Do the same thing that has gone viral, but do it different. Here's examples of how I did that. I saw that people were really intrigued in me talking about sales, budgeting, money saving while you're shopping, those sort of hacks. So I structure those videos in a similar way, but I talk about different sales every time. I saw that a way that I unboxed an Amazon product did exceptionally well, so I unboxed all my other Amazon products in the same way. Do the same thing, but do it differently. People like to know what they're expecting when they come on your page. So give them what they're expecting. Yes, TikTok, you're supposed to do trends, whatever else. You can do trends, just make them specific to what your niche is. And guys, you can see all my videos on my page for examples of all these things that I'm talking about. So you can see that I'm not just saying that, I actually implement every single thing that I'm saying to you on this video. Number 4, use sounds that will work. Test sounds, test different sounds, test original sounds, test recommended sounds, test sounds. If you find one that is consistently doing well, and this is where I said earlier, the thing that I do think matters is not the hashtags, not the time, not the number of posts. The sound, I think, does have a big role in how your video is going to perform. For example, I've been doing this new series about bargain hunting, and I use the Office theme song in the back because TikTok recommended it to me. Pretty much every single video that I've posted with that sound in that same format has done well. So for videos like that, I'm going to stick with that sound because it works well for me. We know that TikTok pushes out sounds that have a generally good reaction among posts. So this sound usually comes attached to a video that does well. So we're going to push it out more just based on the sound. Play the game. Really just playing off of testing what works. I just want to touch on the fact quickly that I never had a niche. From the beginning, I was always told you need to have a niche. You're going to grow faster if you have a niche. I just want to tell you right now that is not true. Is it easier to grow faster? Yes and no. I could see why it would be, because you'd have certain people coming to your page for exactly what you are going to give them every single time. But that also limits the number of people you're reaching out to. I've interviewed with agencies who wanted to sign me, and one thing that they always said to me is, you're versatile. And I've always prided myself on that. I said from the beginning, I have way too many interests to be boxed into just one category. I stuck to what I said. I've gone viral multiple times, like I've said. I've gone viral for travel hacks. I've gone viral for makeup. I've gone viral for money saving. I've gone viral for thrifting. I've not gone viral for the same thing twice. Maybe at this point I have, but your niche will find you. Do I kind of know where I'm going for now? Yeah, I'm in like the saving money, budgeting. I think that's my niche. I finally found it. Do I still post content outside of that? Yeah, I posted a food video yesterday that did decent. I've also been sharing my TikToks to Pinterest, which is, that's not something that you're doing. You need to start. And if you want a video on why and how, let me know. Really quick too about the hashtags. I don't think hashtags matter 100%. However, if I do see a certain grouping of hashtags is doing well, I will use it a few times until I see it's not doing well anymore. Do more of what works. And the last tip that I'm going to give you, keep up your momentum. TikTok can be discouraging. Even with 1.1 million followers and giving myself all the accolade that I deserve for getting to where I've gotten now, there are still days where TikTok is so frustrating. I will have a video with a great like to view ratio, great number of shares, great watch time, and it just doesn't do well. And that is TikTok. It's just TikTok. It is what it is. You cannot let it get you discouraged. If I'd let TikTok discourage me all the times that I had the potential to, I would not be here where I am on TikTok right now today. There's no way. There's no way. I've had a month where I haven't had a video on the For You page, but I pushed on. Whatever's going on with your page will go away. If your views are getting suppressed, it will go away. TikTok likes to do that to you without telling you that they're doing that to you. We just got to push on. We got to push on. And keep an eye on your page for stuff like that. My videos were not hitting the For You page. This was just a couple of weeks ago. And I had posted a hack about finding hidden channels on Roku. And the video was still growing. I was still getting followers from it. But I just started revisiting my videos to like see what was going on, if I could figure it out. They had muted my sound on my video, meaning that the video had been flagged for whatever reason, but they didn't let me know. I deleted the video, cleared my cache, logged out of TikTok, logged back in, and if you need a tutorial on that, let me know. And I went on the For You page the next video that I posted. You need to know what you're looking for when your account is acting funky. You got to be able to detect it and fix it yourself, because TikTok's not going to do that for you. They're not going to do it for you. I will say a big thing with the algorithm right now is that TikTok videos are being trending for months and months and months. In the month of November, December, right around there, which people had said this was because there was a lot of money left in the creator fund, who knows, but I had multiple videos go viral, like over millions of views each viral. And those videos are still growing to this day. With the new algorithm on TikTok, or what it's been for the last few months or so, I believe, videos are trending for long periods of time, meaning all these videos, you trend one time, you could gain following. That is worth it. That is worthy. That is going to get you what you worked for, because you're going to see followers and views from that video for months to come. If you want to know my experience about the TikTok Creator Fund too, please let me know. I'll give you like an in-depth review. I'm just throwing out ideas here and there because TikTok content has done well on my YouTube page, but I've never really tried to push it, but we're going for it. I do want to say too that some days I will post like 10 videos on TikTok. I don't plan to do it. It just kind of happens. I always leave a half hour between my videos. I don't really have a reason as to why, but I just thought I'd let you know that it's something I do and I've always done. I don't know. And I've gotten here, so just a tidbit. When I had my videos go viral, I kind of took a step back and like breathed. It can get overwhelming. The hate comments, the going viral is not what it seems. Let me know if you want a video. And I took mental health. I took a mental health break, like a week off of TikTok right around Christmas time. Give yourself space, number one. Keep going. Keep going. You got to pick it up after that week, after you've healed and grown and done what you had to do, and you got to keep going. I wish I had done that differently. I let my momentum slow down a little bit when I hit a certain amount, and I just kind of looked at it and let it sit. You got to keep trucking, and I'm picking up that pace right now. I'm recognizing it and I'm correcting it. So that's the 5 tips. They're all going to be on my blog, written out for you if it's easier for you to get to that way. You can do it. You can do it. And if you do it, TikTok actually is like a really fun side hustle for me now. It started as a hobby and now it's a side hustle. I have 2 more videos about TikTok. They're on my page, maybe like 5 or 6 videos down. Really informative, different stuff than we covered in here and at different points in my journey. I think I made my first one at like 30,000 and then at like 100,000. So those are for maybe if you're at a lower following point and you want to see like how it got to here from my perspective back then. Go ahead and check those out. And everything that I've talked about in here will be linked into the description box below. Thanks for watching, guys.